Stocks in the deep, we have REPL, WHLR, BCDA, KAPA, and LWAY. We'll begin with REPL down 37% roughly, intraday high in this session, $3.15. The company indicated today that indicated that it has completed a Type A meeting with the FDA to discuss the complete response letter for the company's biologics license application for RP1 in combination with nivolumab for the treatment of advanced melanoma. Okay, the company is evaluating the feedback from FDA provided during the meeting to determine next steps. At this time, a path forward under the accelerated approval pathway has not been determined. The feedback from the melanoma community, including patients and physicians, clearly highlights the unmet need in advanced melanoma and the compelling risk benefit profile of RP1 observed in the IGNTE trial, according to Sushil Patel, CEO of the company. So that's what's going on right now. Let's see what we have down here. Yeah, underlying trend, severely bearish. Yeah, that's the case. Very bearish. So, our extrapolations are saying that it's going to bounce from Monday, the 22nd. Yeah, and even print higher prices. It might even attempt to test the. Okay, it's just saying here. Let me not exaggerate. It's going to retest the highs of. Okay, we have actually have an upper projection. It's saying that it's going to retest. We have these projections here. That price is that should be $7. Yeah, it's saying that it's going to retest $7 by Monday the 29th of September. And I mean, as a matter of fact, it's saying that it's going to have a double top by Monday the 29th, and then Wednesday the 1st of October. No guarantee that. As a matter of fact, triple top. As a matter of fact, even triple top. The next set will be the 13th of October. No guarantee at all that will be the case. No guarantee at all. So price pressure momentums are severely bearish. However, the derivatives are still bullish. Are still positive, indicating that maybe this may well be what we have, because the extrapolation is saying that it's going to continue to print lower prices up till tomorrow, the 19th. Then by Monday, the 22nd, they might bounce. Usually when you have derivatives diverging from what the price pressure momentums are indicating, it just tells you the opposite is imminent. It's telling you that the selling pressure is cooling off. It's cooling off. May not be the case. Yeah, but yeah, let's see how it goes. So let's see what we have next. We have let's see what we have next. We have WHLR. Wheeler Real Estate down 24.76. Let's see what's going on. WHLR. Okay, so we might not see it here. Let's see whether we can see it on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's down. It's down. Yes. Okay, so extrapolation is saying that it's going to bounce by midday today, and then as a matter of fact, just consider the date. Any further decline may come from Monday the 22nd. Yeah, projections here saying nothing to do. 0.59 $0.59. It's a downward projection. not long ago, or yesterday, had projections as high as 4.22, 5.12, 5.68. So the line trend is a severely bearish one. At various times, it does spike. It spiked to the highs of 2.78 on Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what the news is saying for Wheeler real estate. Let's see. Nothing, no fresh news. This is the daily chart. Okay. Let's see whether we can find out. Yeah, it's saying that the lower prices will remain in place up till uh, this is not right. Yeah, okay, up till Wednesday, up to Tuesday, the 23rd of September. Yes, it's right. Then after that, by Thursday, it might bounce. No guarantee that that will be the case. Projections are saying $2.7. Okay, let's move on to BCDA. BCDA. BCDA down 32.57%. BCDA. Okay, the line trend is equally bearish. Yeah, that's I believe that's what we're gonna see here. Sometimes it's not if you're in doubt, if you're not very sure whether it's bearish or not. This might tell us. It may not tell us everything. We may, yeah, you can see that it's surely bearish, negative 44.98%. This is looking at it from the 200-day moving average. So yeah, it's definitely bearish. Yeah. Okay, lower prices are expected to keep playing out up till Monday the 22nd, and then from Tuesday the 23rd, it might get a bounce and cycle to the upside. Yeah, all the way towards Wednesday the 15th of October. No guarantee that it will happen that way. Projections are saying 2.12, 2.3, 2.41. Selling pressure severely bearish, I believe. Yeah, severely bearish, and with a mix of some negative derivatives. However, the positive ones are still indicating that yeah, maybe we may bounce is imminent, maybe not, but not anytime soon. You may well continue to print lower prices. Yeah. Okay. Let's see whether we can find any news. Announces pricing up to $12 million in public offering. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we have for KAPA. KAPA down 23.81%. Intraday low in this session 1.21. KAPA. Okay, what we have is okay, I think a contraction of expansion that's happened. Well, the stock has been, let's just say, it's been in a short term bullish trend since early June. Yes, and it started to contract that expansion on Wednesday the 10th. So it's currently getting a support from its 40-day moving average. No guarantee it's going to hold. Projections are saying 0.499, 0.7348, 0.11, 2.24, 2.79, 3.12. So today it's down 25%. Setting pressure, price pressure momentum on the 10-day moving average is bearish now. It's bearish. However, the derivatives are still positive. The 21-day moving average is still trending. Okay, so the positions opened over the last 10 trading days have been affected, it seems. Let's see what that corresponds to. Last 10 trading days. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 3rd of September. Let's see where it lies. 3rd of September. Yeah, we can see that this is where 3rd of September is at $1.44. So the stock is trading at a discount to that. That's this negative price pressure momentum is indicates validating that yes, positions opened as of then. Yeah, they are in trouble. They are not. If they are still open, they are out of money. They are, yes, they are out of money. But indeed, the ones opened earlier on are still holding. That's probably why we still have some positive derivatives. You can see that. Yeah, so it's the stock has, yes, dipped. The 10-day moving average has dipped, but it hasn't completely rolled over. It's gradually tipping over. So there's still some supports. It can still there's still some positions still holding up that moving average. Yes, just in a very short time. Yes, in a very short time, you know, the decay has occurred, but it's still progressing. Progressing hasn't eroded everything completely. Yeah. In the 21-day moving average, they're still very much intact. So we're going to go all the way back to 21 days. You're looking at sometime in August. So August, you can see it somewhere around here. So they're still very much intact, but they are gradually, the weaknesses are encroaching into their territory. That's why you can see the value is fractional. It's still trending, but still it could be better than that. Yeah. Okay, so lower prices may still print. Let's quickly have a look at the price pressure momentum for KAPA. Let's have a look. This is the market grid. It gives us an idea of the range within which it should be trading. So it's trading right outside of that grid because this hasn't reacted. This happened today. Sometimes this market grid it might adjust by tomorrow. But as of now, it is trading outside that grid, indicating that a bounce is possible. And but at the same time, we notice that there's a good chance it may continue to print lower prices. Yeah, we have here the support of 1.11, something it can test. Yeah, and outside that, there are lower lows. You can see them here: 0.7348, 0.4999. But we can try and see if we can balance things out by having a look at the 4-hour chart to see what the grid is saying, whether it has adjusted. No, it hasn't. So we can go and look at the 1-hour chart. It surely would have adjusted. Yes, it has adjusted. It's saying the price is at 1.25. 1.25 is in its support zone. So usually when I tend to expect lower prices to keep printing, just as I indicated in there, based on the 4 daily chart. So I expect lower prices to keep printing. Here we can see similar supports at here's what we have: 1.08 on the daily chart. We had 1.11. So that 1.11 came as a result of the Fibonacci projections. These ones are just market grid values, but we surely we have some convergence here based on the combination of the market grid here on the 1-hour chart and the Fibonacci projections on the daily chart. Okay, let's see. Was there any news for KAPA? Yeah, Cairo Pharma reports positive interim phase 2 data for ENV 105 for an advanced prostate cancer. This may be a case of maybe was it is it a case of selling the news? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, unfortunately, they've been buying it up. They've been anticipating that, and they've been bidding up the price. It probably started to decay before the news came out. But yeah, sometimes it happens like that. So let's see. Next is LWAY. LWAY down 21.81%. LWAY. Okay, yesterday, yeah, it expanded yesterday. Today it's contracting, and lower prices are expected. The contraction is expected to remain in place up till Tuesday, the 28th of October. Projections, do we have anything? We have 36.44, 39.46, 41.32. There's no guarantee it's going to rebound to those highs. Selling pressure is on the 10 period moving average, the 10-day moving average, and the 21-day moving average. They are now bearish. Yeah, this is because positions opened going all the way back to, you can see, let's see here, the price. This is the date. This is the 1st of August. Obviously, the 1st of August is way past 21 days. So that's why the 10 and 21-day moving averages are bearish. So you can see my cursor, where my cursor is as of that day, the stock was trending, and you can see the figures here. The figures here were all bullish. Let me show you again. So as of the 1st of August, that was where the last time it printed such a price. Yeah, the stock was trending. The stock was trending, and they were all bullish. Yeah, but today now the reverse is the case. They are now bearish. So positions open then, they're all negative. They're all negative. But the underlying the derivatives are still saying that the stock started to print this moment, print this trend. It isn't. Underlying trend is bullish. Yeah, this trend, it's reversing now. When the short term began sometime in late May, so some positions are still good. In the very short term, in the very short term, yes, the positions opened at least up till if as a matter of fact, even up till 40 days ago, they have all they're all, I mean, exactly 40 days ago, they are not good at the moment. But beyond that, there's still some positions that are still good. You can clearly see that here. Clearly see that sometime in July, they're still some of them are still good. So it's just indicating that the weakness, the selling pressure is yet to decay, is creeping in. It's coming in. It's gradually eroding the gains, but it hasn't completely eroded everything. So, but some might see this as a buying opportunity. We'll have a look and see what's going on. So, yeah, some might see this as a buying opportunity. It may continue to erode, and they may continue to monitor these indicators. So a buying opportunity will be when, okay, let me show you whether we have anything like that when we get to 0.25. Okay, here we can see what happened here. You can see the let's see, this was declining, and it dipped, and it provided at this, it got a support at the 40-day moving average. So to confirm if it's a buying opportunity, it should be telling you something positive, and it was. They were all giving you positive figures. Yeah, so they were beginning to trend. And then, okay, let's see here. Here they were negative, but you won't be sure if that's an opportunity. But if it begins to rise, and then yeah, it started getting positive, then it's a, some, if you, to some extent, the confirmation that it has started to trend. So right now it's bearish. Some may begin to buy, but it may well continue to print lower prices. So I'm sure we're not going to see anything positive with it. It's going to, if we apply the market grid, it's going to tell us that lower prices. It's going to tell us it's trading outside of its market grid, which by implication means, two things: lower prices may continue to print, which I believe that may be the case. It may continue to, at least by tomorrow, it may still print lower prices. Yeah, you can clearly see it's at 2.26.55, and that market grid is at 32.82. So yeah, some might say that you may still get a bounce by even today. If tomorrow you might still get, but I'm thinking lower prices may still continue to print. Yeah. So let's have a look at the 1 hour chart. It might give us an impression of the sort of range we're looking at here. Oh, as a matter of fact, it has actually bounced. It has actually bounced. Yeah, it has actually bounced. So it's now at 26.55. Yeah, so this is where it lies. It's neutral right now. It's neutral between the resistance and the supports. It may well test 27.35, So, but lower prices, we have the lows of around 23.06. Extrapolation on this 1 hour chart is saying that it's going to remain strong at least up till Monday the 22nd. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good, So, yeah, we have a mix of, well, technically it's saying that a bounce is imminent, but I'm thinking, or it has already bounced. It has already bounced. So let's just stick with this extrapolation here, saying that it's going to bounce. But at the same time, there's also lower prices here. It's just neutral. It may well reverse and continue to dip. It has actually got a rejection there as well. So let's just see how things go, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.